With our imagination in the Barney bag, we'll see what we can make today. Hey, we'll see what we can make today. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a makeup bag for beginners. Now, this is my raggedy makeup bag here. I've had this bag for years. I got this from Ulta in a promotion, and it holds all of my makeup. This is the bag I take with me when I travel. If I'm going somewhere and I need to stuff this in my purse, it fits in there. This is my makeup bag. And today I'm going to share with you some products that I think all beginners should have. But before we go ahead and get started with the video, there's some things I need you to do for me. I need you to 1, like this video, 2, subscribe to my channel, and 3, drop me some comments down below. And make sure you're following me on my Instagram at _respectmyafro_. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. So, doing makeup can be quite challenging. There's so many different ways to do makeup. Regardless of what anyone has told you, any other videos that you've seen, erase it from your mind, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. There is no one way to do makeup. I'll say it again. There is no one way to do makeup. You've heard there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. There's 1,000 ways to do makeup, honey. And I'm going to share some tips with you today. The first thing I'm going to grab out of my bag here is a skin moisturizer. We're not going to focus too much on the brands of the products that I have, but what the products are. You definitely want to have a skin moisturizer in your makeup bag. It is easier to correct your skin than it is to cover it up. So you want to make sure that you have a great skincare regimen before you even start applying your makeup. And a moisturizer just helps to keep your skin hydrated under your makeup. The next thing in my bag is a primer. Prime. Keyword, prime. You always want to prime. Priming is like the beginning to everything. A foundation primer kind of creates a barrier and a base between your skin and the makeup that you're wearing. So it's kind of like you're not actually applying the foundation directly to your skin. You're applying it to the primer that is set on your skin before you put the makeup on. There are so many different primers to choose from. You can opt for a mattifying primer, a pore minimizing primer. There are illuminizing primers that'll have you glowing, child. You can go for an oil-based primer, a silicone-based primer. There's so many different primers to choose from. But whatever primer you choose, make sure you prime. Priming helps to keep your foundation on all day without sliding. And if you have oily skin or combination skin, you can get an oil-free primer or a mattifying primer that will help your foundation to look more smooth on your skin. Next, I have here foundations. Foundations are completely optional when it comes to makeup. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to wear foundation. Foundation is completely optional. Girl, if you have clear skin, don't wear foundation. Even if you don't have clear skin, if you just don't want to wear foundation, don't wear it. But foundation is completely optional. The beauty about makeup is that there are so many brands and product lines to choose from. Don't ever be afraid to try different brands because every brand has a specific design to that brand and it may not be the same as another one. So never be afraid to try different brands. If you ever have a problem finding your right shade of foundation, visit your local Sephora or the beauty counter at the mall. There are people there who are skilled to help you choose your perfect shade. The next thing I have in my bag is concealers. Now, concealers, whoop, that's not a concealer. Concealers. There are so many different kinds of concealers. Concealers are as diverse as foundation. You can wear a concealer all over. You can wear a concealer to highlight under your eyes. You can use a concealer to correct your blemishes or any spots or pigmentation on your face. Concealers you can play around with. I personally like LA Pro concealers starting off. They were easier to blend out and they're completely affordable. You can get them from like $1.99 at any store in your hometown. If it's a store, they have LA Pro concealer. The next thing in my bag is for your brows. So there are many different brow products out there. You have brow pencils and brow pens, brow pomades, brow tints, there's brow gels. There's all types of things that you can use for your brows. Your brows are strictly your preference. If you want Nike check marks, do you. If that's what you like, you can do that. If you want scarce brows, you can do that. If you already have full brows and you don't want to fill your brows in, girl, do that. Brows is completely your preference. I feel like brows help to shape your face. It also helps with your facial expression. So sometimes we have angry brows that go in like this, and sometimes we have super happy brows. When I talk, I raise my eyebrows, so my brows may look completely uneven this whole video. But brows are strictly your preference. If you don't want to fill your brows in, don't do it. Next thing I'm pulling out of my makeup bag is completely optional, but it's for your lashes. You have false lashes, lash curlers, and tweezers, which you can also use tweezers for your brows. If you have extra brow hairs you need to pluck, then that's where those tweezers will come in. But lashes are completely optional. I didn't know how to apply lashes when I first started doing makeup. It took a few tries. It took getting glue all over my eyelid and in my eyebrows and almost in my hair and everywhere. But once I learned, I was good. But sometimes you may not want to do false lashes. So you always want to make sure you have a lash curler. It helps to lift and curl your lashes so they're not just sticking straight out. It kind of just adds a curl to it. And then you also want to make sure you have a nice volumizing mascara. And we're kind of getting to the end of my makeup bag. It's kind of getting a little empty around here. All right. So the next thing I have in here is lip gloss. I always keep lip gloss or some type of moisturizing lip balm or something on hand because I don't like to have dry lips, number one. And sometimes I don't like to wear lipstick. And I feel like with me wearing foundation and no lip product, I can kind of look washed out. So you always want to make sure you keep some lip gloss or lip balm or chapstick or something on hand. Whatever your preference is, make sure you keep that in your makeup bag. Now, this next product is also optional. It is a bronzing palette. Now, some bronzing palettes come with, mine is really dirty, y'all, don't judge me, but some bronzing palettes come with highlight and different shades of bronzer. Bronzer kind of just adds the dimension back to your face. It adds color back to your face because once you put on your foundation and your highlight, sometimes you may feel like you're completely one flesh tone. So bronzer helps to add that color back to your face. And last but not least, I have here, which I think every beginner should have in their makeup bag, is definitely a neutral eyeshadow palette. I always keep a neutral eyeshadow palette with me. Why? Because sometimes you just want to add a dark color to your crease to kind of add some dimension to your eye, add some color to your eye. You know, beginning, you may not be the best when it comes to blending, but it's so much easier to learn to blend with neutral colors than it is to blend with pinks, orange, reds, and yellows. So guys, that is the end of all of the content here in my handy dandy raggedy makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.
You got the real, what it do, Nick? Yeah, what it do? Oh, just what it do? Yeah. Huh, what it do? What it do?